Good morning, Morai V'Rabotai. Be'ezrat Hashem, Mincha is going to be 7:50. Please be on time. Hayom Shisha ve'arba'im yom la'omer, she'em Shisha Shavuot ve'arba'a yamim. The halacha we were discussing yesterday about a person who has an oven, and inside this oven there are coals. So let's say you're talking about something that looks like a big pot that inside of it has coals, and it is covered. So there's two halachot. One is you're not allowed to cover it if the coals are on. You're not allowed to cover it because by covering it, you're extinguishing the coals, you're suffocating the coals. And the second halacha is that you're not allowed to open it. If it's already covered, you're not allowed to open it because the opposite, because there's going to be oxygen that comes in and you're increasing the fire of the coals. And as we know, the halacha is turning on and increasing is the same halacha. There's no difference. It's called hav'ara. They're both violations from the Torah. The one thing that's a saving factor is you could argue maybe, look, I'm not intending for the coals. I'm intending to open so I could put in the food, take out the food. I'm not intending for it to go up, to go down. But that doesn't help because it's a psik resha. It's 100% going to happen. We don't care about intention when it's 100% going to happen. And since you're talking about hav'ara and you're talking about kibui, so the halacha is that would be not allowed to be done because the coals themselves get bigger and smaller. Of course, this would not apply to many modern day ovens, especially the ones with the Shabbat mode, because the tanur that the Gemara talks about is actual coals. But a lot of times today, you open the oven door and you close it, it doesn't have any effect on the fire. And that's what the whole point of the Shabbat mode is. The people that have Shabbat mode ovens, what happens is when you open it, it doesn't trigger anything and the thermostat doesn't change and then the hot fire doesn't get hotter or lower. Sometimes you have certain ovens that don't have Shabbat mode. It's different, yesh veyesh. And some of them, immediately when you open it, immediately the light becomes bigger or smaller. Those are going to be, the fire becomes bigger or smaller. Those are going to obviously be the same problem as we're talking about over here. Why? Even though I'm not intending, but it's a pasik resha and it's not allowed. However, I'll leave you off with one question. If you tell a goy to do it, it is allowed. That's a big question because you doing it would be a Torah violation. But telling a goy is totally allowed. How is that possible? What's the reason behind the fact that you're allowed to tell a goy to open it and to close the tanur even though it has coals inside? Baruch Adonai le'olam and v'amen.